Herbert Harris, author of the 12 Universal Laws of Success, bringing you Thoughts for Success. The topic for today is how to study. The SQ3R study method. S, survey. Q, set questions for yourself. R1, read the material. R2, review the material. R3, recite the material. The SQ3R study method is a complete method which can be applied to any subject matter with excellent results. It may be used in reading an article, a book, or applied in learning the contents of an entire course. The first step in applying this method is survey, S. Survey the material to be learned, scan it in its entirety. Note the way that the material is organized and its format. Pay special attention to the table of contents, chapter, or topic headings. Look for any outlines or summaries of the material covered. Read them carefully. Familiarize yourself with the style and writing and the way that the information is organized. This survey should be done thoroughly and quickly. Make brief notes. After surveying the material, write questions you expect to be answered. These questions represent what you expect to learn. The main purpose of surveying the material and writing relevant questions is to stimulate your mind and call forth what you already know about the material to be studied. After you survey the material, silently instruct your mind to recall all that you know about the subject. For example, if you were reading a book on skiing, you would say, "Whatever I know about skiing comes to the forefront of my thinking." In other words, you're programming your mind for learning. Next, read the material, R1. Read the material thoroughly. As you read it, think about questions that you expect to be answered. But don't get sidetracked in your reading. Complete this reading from beginning to end. Make brief notes of important information covered. Once you have completed the material, determine if all of your questions have been answered. If not, why not? And if so, write the answers. R2, review the material thoroughly. Focus on your notes and markings throughout the text. Make additional notes if necessary. Review the important points and concentrate on learning them. Finally, test yourself, R3. Recite orally what you have learned from your studies. Anything you cannot recall during the reciting process, you probably won't be able to recall at a later time. Recite the important points over and over until they are etched into your mind. Once you can recite the important points without looking at your material or at your notes, then you have mastered this information once and for all. Even if you do not totally understand some portions of the information, you will at the very least be able to recall it for future examination. Program yourself to recall the information learned. Tell yourself that the information you learned is stored forever in your mind and that you have ready access to it in the future. Putting it in the personal as an affirmation, the information I recite is stored forever in my mind and I have ready access to it. Using this method, you can read any book, study any article, and master important information. As you apply the SQ3R study method, the results will astound you. This is Herbert Harris, author of the 12 Universal Laws of Success, sharing another thought for success.